One cup of Starbucks is enough. Now it's time for, I ran out of the really nice coffee, the LAIRD coffee. But now we've got the discounted health store coffee. So this is part of an ongoing series that is being produced as I'm experiencing the intensity. At this exact moment, we're not having a storm, but it doesn't matter. I try not to commit adultery in my mind. And then again, as I see that beautiful Latina booty line herself up on that leg machine, I allow myself about 1 second of, okay, pull back to your workout. There you go. That was nice. There. But see, we're human. And we were never taught when we were born how to be human, how to function human, and certainly not a damn thing about the solar flares or people acting a fool when the solar flares are active. Hang on while I get my coffee. Kiss me while look, kiss the sky, something like that, while I reach for the sky. So basically, it's like this. With the solar flares, let me just get right to the chase. The cops, where they don't know about the solar flares consciously, but on a subconscious level, they will be responding to the solar flares in their own way, in the way in which it translates down to in the cop world. And what does that mean? What does that mean in the cop world? Come on, class. What does it mean in the cop world when there's solar flares? It means, class, there will be more officers parked. They will be more reactive. They will be more attentive. They will be, let's get ready to rumble. They'll be more psychic. Now, just a little caveat for what's coming, my dears. Are you ready for the warnings of the dark psychics that hunt women? There she is. How about the dark law of attraction kidnappers? There, we manifested one. Law of attraction, God is great. See, magic has quite the spectrum. So magic by itself, being beautiful by itself, isn't spiritual. Do you understand? Do you? But do you? Just one sip of this coffee, and I'm back in black. So, I have what day? Explosive energy. And I will rock your world, honey, like a hurricane. It's too bad that, the connection with a fellow Holy One is not manifesting at the local park. Under the sun as God intended it. Instead, I'm vroom, vroom, vroom. And I'm literally, as I do that ab machine, shh, 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 I am God's agent on the ground. I am fortifying my body for the battle ahead. I am a sports car. I am solar flare. I am powerful. Fuerte. Hey. Yeah. Simmer down now. Feeling that fuerte. I'm hot tonight. Dun, 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 dun. Scarface soundtrack reference. So here I come, and I turn that corner, and there he comes, Mr. Unmarked Car. And here I am thinking I'm smart and shit, working out, avoid the sauna today, did a podcast. You saw it, eh? You saw the podcast? Like, I leave that place where I see the hottie chick. We'll talk about Miss Hottie Latina again. In fact, let's bring up her theme song. Let's bring up the theme song of the Eyelash Mafia. And so I leave that dump because they're like, no, you didn't pay with your app, so you don't get a free coffee. Well, good. You don't want me on a double large Starbucks, motherfucker. It'll be a marathon all night long. All night long, all night, all night, all night long. Okay, stop. Just stop with that shit. But I tell you, folks, I did not drink last night. Okay? I got my 6 or 7 hours sleep. Yeah! But see, even on a strong day like today, man, I felt like weak when it came to that bag. Couple, boom, 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 no filming, and then just very slow, focused movements back and pull downs, and then the barbell, shoulders. So we'll get you some film. We'll get you some video because I didn't do this before at Noel's Gym at Foster Fitness in Portland. I should have, right? You don't want to stay stuck, especially my boys during Solar Maximum. Oh God, would it be hot to train with a bodybuilding chick who doesn't do roids? But hell, have me work with a chick who does do roids. I won't judge. At least not until you start talking some shit. Now, I don't know if I need to do this or not. And I'm not going to talk to you about certain complications that I'm experiencing behind the scenes, right? But maybe one day I will. But I live somewhere, and I face certain complications where I live, certain arguments. But I shouldn't talk about those things, right? But, love. Love, 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 love. And saw somebody, told you about somebody, and really believed that she was the one to see something in me. And now that I know that I am the one to actually expose this popsicle sand called this earth, and that I'm not meant to necessarily be loved by these beautiful women, but to see their true nature as a psychic. And by telling them that I'm a psychic and that I have abilities and that I know the future aspects of it, not all of it, and the influence of the solar cycles, it just scares the living shit out of it. So there's just this fixation with these canvases, thinking that I would, harness the power of that. And people will get upset if when you do stuff like that, and people know that you do stuff like that, it can invoke a negative outcome, even if they don't even admit verbally, right? But the fact of the matter is, when it comes to Buddhism, life is suffering through desire. And I have had such a strong, fiery desire. So let's just get out of the way, okay? That's it. It's over. Okay? Forget it. She's never going to talk to me. Forget it. Okay? Right? How could somebody love me being the way that I am? Why would I even want to? Why? Because I'm influenced by a world of fucking TikTok influencers. I don't do TikTok, but YouTube. I've watched plenty, and I really don't even go down that road hardly, of women that talk about law of attraction to manifest the one. And they do it all the time. Down to, you know who it is? Oh, yeah, this. Oh, yeah, think about that person. Oh, yeah, no. To a godly man right now in this world, being that there are wicked souls that have been put into pretty bodies, it is a dupe, a manipulation to get us to direct our focus away from God to this fornication nonsense. So the solar cycle ramps up, and then I don't want to use the word possessed, but overtaken. Okay? So, right? Me, love? Hey, folks, I tried. There you go, right? Because the fact of the matter is, me doing this created bad things in my life. Okay? And resentment. Okay? So there, fuck it. It's done. So let's move on. When there's solar flares, the human body is going to be hot to trot across the board. And so people that have certain industries, right, certain businesses, they don't know shit about the solar flares. Hell, they might not even believe the sun is real. They might believe that it's a flat earth, but regardless, they will still be influenced by the solar flares. So that cop will be like, wow, I got 15 today, 20, I'm doing great. And it could be a combination of him being on it, being psychic, by him driving down, and then basically archonic manipulation. One person could be tracked, right? One person could be tracked, right? Me, via a car that has a technology in it that can be tracked by who? The government, or them. And it really could be just a game of the road pirates, the cops, being that archonic manifestation to take thy loosh, aka money, from the slave. And then they have OnlyFans accounts with a cop offering, right, to let a woman get out of a ticket if she sucks his dick. So he's been fired. This is your world right now. And then, of course, they've got porno with military and cops, just general, like males in black uniforms, raping Laura Croft. Laura Croft in trouble. Enter. Woo! Where are the females protesting that? And how many females have masturbated to that? So you must come to terms with an understanding that we have incarnated into hell. We've got to get out of this place if it's the last thing we ever do. But there I was. Let's talk more about it now that I'm not there. I saw this beautiful woman weeks ago, but knew the game. That this is not a situation in which she wants my card. And even though I want to, I don't like to use that term, shit where one eats. It's just disgusting. But you know what I mean. I don't want to create an awkward situation where I give away my card, then they see me and they're like, oh, it's that weirdo conspiracy guy who is like ranting and shit. And look at his intense eyes. And he talks about us. Oh, wow, that's really scary. I don't want to cross that Rubicon with her, but I see something about her that is attractive, and she's made eye contact with me. But that means nothing. When I'm feeling jovial or smiley, and you direct the attention towards them, there's no smiling back. And then I'm feeling pissed, and I'm coming in to punch the numbers in, to come in to, thumb scan, slave. Yes, master. Boop. On your way. Thank you. Come again. If I go in angry or I walk out with a huff and puff from a psychic perspective, like she might be like, oh, there he goes. And that's the very destructive thing about a lot of women that are on the earth. That unless a guy is really pissed off and aggressive, they may not be attracted to him. Whereas when he's groveling and begging for forgiveness and begging for compassion, in my experience, all that does is attract horrible shit. Insults, being berated. I will not give examples in this recording. But now that I have memory loss, unless I start a journal, okay, because I can't right now just talk about everything literally in my life. That just, you know that, right? That's just no bueno. But maybe one day it will be bueno. And I would just say it shines the light on a greater plot of my energy being derailed and misdirected, but down to my whole fucking life path. Basically. It is what it is. And then you find yourself in a situation, you might find yourself, well, how's that song go? You might find yourself, you might find yourself in a fucking state that is fucking horrible and shit. Do not be turned on by the pretty fucking ass. Literally, bro, she put it on her back. We want your fucking soul, bro. And then you want to what? Look and come and tap that ass? Really? What I see in spirit and, watching adult content as a psychic illuminates one, in which other men that watch content, they don't know shit. Whereas me, I'll watch that content and in seconds we'll just be getting massive downloads. Okay. But they have been injecting, I told you, in adult content and Facebook, which is not adult content, and YouTube. Lots of sexual content, including like alien bitches. Okay. Women that don't look human, oversized breasts, oversized asses. Anyway, there is a rise in pornography featuring demon bitches with horns in animation. Men are being targeted to whack it to demon bitches, channel in and bring in. And so when a woman tells you straight up on her shirt she wants your soul and she works for them, you probably would believe.
Show us your children, your photos, your home,
in plain sight, tattooed on that ass.
Get a job, get a pension,
and what does it say on that ass, on the yoga pants?
Play the field, source and food. Here's slogans, here's matters, here's
In fact, maybe she's already on the channel now.
Here's some rock and some
Being
roller.
that I already wore the t-shirt to the gym.
Not open.
And something told me, boy, you better stop.
Here's popcorn, here's magazines, here's milkshake, here's blue jeans, here's patty bars, here's
You're in the demon's lair now, boys. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Cancel the operation, cancel the operation.
Here's plastic. Your cell phone, your wallet, your time, your ideas. No barcode, no party, no ID, no beers. Your bank card, your license, your thoughts, your fears. No SIM card, no disco,
Love
no
it.
photo.
Just love it.
Your blood, your sweat.
Go to that gym and I just start breathing. I just start pumping up. I just start hitting the bag and the bitches just start playing. Yeah, supposedly they're into athletic men, demonic athletic men, not godly athletic men that will smack down your giant daddy, boyfriend, Satan. Boom! Big man, go down. So what you're going to have during the SOAR maximum season, okay, is memory loss and people forgetting where they put their hat, where they put their keys, where they put their this, where they put their that, what they said to that person. You know what I'm saying? Forget, oh, you got to stop at that sign. You got to stop at that sign. Bop, 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 bop. And then you got construction workers. Let's just change the topic. I'm not construction, but I tell you I'm a little bit psychic. So you got construction workers are talking, they're chilling, they're this, that, and the other, they're doing this, and the other, they're flipping the other. Boop, dude made a mistake. Dude, boom, been a mistake. Boom, crash, mistake. Dead body, dead body, dead body. So car accidents and dead people at the workplace. Straight up, fell into that, right? Now, I told you that to tell you this. Have I yet schooled you yet? Because you know that I get smarter with the solar flares as long as I don't get caught up into some stupid fucking argument with some fucking human. You human think you can test me? Ha! I wrote the book on this shit. I told you about the solar flares. Did you not pay attention when you were told to pay attention? And see, people start getting shitty with the solar flares. They start developing a little attitude, little quirk. Oh, you're getting loud. Oh, you're getting nasty. You're getting rude. Of course I'm getting loud. I'm pushing back. Can you hear me now? Yes, yes. Have you heard of earth changes and earthquakes during solar storms? Are you telling me that I, as a masculine man with a natural earth bloodline, who is of a group of people that is being eradicated off the face of the earth, all right? You're telling me that I shouldn't have emotion when my people are literally being burned alive? Tell me, can you put that in writing? Here's a piece of paper. Here's a pen. Well, you don't want to do it? Well, you saying, oh, no, put it on paper. Put it on paper. Yes, we acknowledge. No. But you shouldn't feel emotional. You should think that you're just like us. Why? Do I fit into a typical White History Month genre, even if I have white piece of shit ancestors and some smart ones? No. White people won't have me. Sure, we've got a couple white people. They're like the dominant demographic of my YouTube audience. But when it comes down to brass tacks out the street, I go to that little church down there, asked a little lady 1 year ago today, hey, I'm thinking about coming in. Hey, by the way, you guys against white nationalism? How dare you? What is the fucking problem, lady? You're not being fucking attacked for being white. Now, that brainwashing bullshit is Nazism. It's Nazi propaganda, and it's anti-white in its root. To even tell white people that any concern about the history or 9/11 being an inside job and that being used for anti-Semitism to kill those people. Addressing the evil that Satan has done in our own society is not being anti-white. It's being pro-white if you're fucking honest with yourself and are not demonic and shit. When you fucking stand up against the evil one trying to manipulate your people, make your people look bad, that's a fucking good thing, bro. Exposing what 9/11 was is a good thing. Look, they fucking try to say that that there's so many dynamics you can go with 9/11 and be spiritual. There's so many ways you can hit that bag. Don't you see me hitting the bag and moving in a way that typical fighters do not? Don't you understand how my mind works, bro? The 8 points just boom, bro. Okay, looking at 9/11 from a spiritual perspective, go. No, seriously, go. I'm sorry, what? Okay, give me a minute. Deep breath. On the most basic level, you're serving God by exposing deceptions where they blame people for shit and they kill them. That's spiritual. And it's satanic and evil for people to go, what me worry, like a fucking cover of a Mad magazine. What me worry. Folks, you're not a fucking cover of a Mad magazine. Just because it's 2024 and you're 23 years after the event, don't act like the spirit of that event is gone. It's back in black, Jack. You know, the demons in the clouds of the towers looking like El Diablo and shit in the smothering ashes. It's back in black. Understand? And it is out for blood. You understand? 23 years ago, 24 years ago, I racked up tickets and shit. You know, stupid ass shit. Fucking something simple, all right? Year 2000. I'm just driving normally down 50th and Division. Boop, cop behind me. So for a while there, I really like beat up myself. Like, oh, it was the drugs. I was so irresponsible. Bro, it was Soar Maximum. You really weren't that fucking bad. You weren't like this bat out of hell, like, rah, 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 you know? Now, on the topic of that, you know, I am critical of like, you know, what YouTube promotes often. And it promoted a video by Wasp called Mean Man. Okay. But Mean Man isn't necessarily a bad song. Okay. And so I'm going to make sure that we are going to play Mean Man without the extreme gratuitous violence. And it looks like this version of Mean Man. Nope, it's the same version. It's interesting because in that version of Mean Man, they put in videos basically of people being attacked. Okay? Couples being attacked. And so I don't want to play that particular mix. And that's weird if both of these are the same ones. They even had the villains from Black Rain in there. Okay, this one is just from like this 80s movie. So basically, let's go into character with Mean Man without the violence. Okay, so this is what it's like when you are dealing with the rise in solar flares. I don't want to use the word psychopath to coin Gypsy Fox, who I like some of what he says, and then he straight up tries to put me in fear of my life, which is not okay in my book. But he says that during these crazy times, dealing with, you know, this world in which it's like 99% demon, you know what I mean? You have to become, for lack of a better word, like a psychopath. I'm not going to use that word, but we're gonna bring up Mean Man without promoting violence. It's like this society has to be yelled out through a fucking megaphone. I'm a mean man. I didn't come here to make friends. I came here to tell you what's going on, and I will not be silent. You understand? Human trafficking is getting worse. Okay, you need to pay attention. You need to care. You need to listen. You need to get away from your cell phone. You need to stop being arrogant. You need to take off that makeup, take off that veil, and put off that smirk off your face. Pay attention, little girls. There's mean men out there. I'm tired of this shit. If I have to drive alongside this road, megaphoning all your cars, again and again, I will. For I don't carry a weapon. I don't carry a gun. I am a mean, yelling man who has a megaphone. You can't be nice. You can't be nice to the slaves. You can't beg them for love. You can't beg them for cuddles. You can't beg them for shelter. You cannot relinquish your sovereignty, your speech, your free speech, your desire for freedom, your anger at men that abuse women, your anger at women that abuse women. You must unleash the beast now with the sword flares peacefully, and don't take shit, but be smart. Because El Smokey's over there, he's got the radar gun. He's waiting to get you. He's waiting to pop you. He's waiting to see you slip. And he knows you, Chico. He's psychic. He's a dark psychic. And he's waiting for you. Get the kid from the road now. You can be psychic too, but not a dark psychic. A hero. A person who goes out and rescues people from burning buildings. Who kicks in the doors of the human traffickers. Right? Why don't you live stream that, huh? We've had enough people live streaming women getting attacked. Why don't you live